No rights to any music heard or played.
Next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay, we're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Washington Commanders and the Baltimore Ravens. Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're underway from the bank. Moore with a return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Okay,
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10.
ready.
Daniel's going to throw to get us started. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
70 range, Cougar Knights.
To throw again on second down. Daniels. He finds Brown right side. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end.
Let's go.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Commanders first down. First and 10 at the
19
35-yard
right.
line.
Throwing on first down. Daniels. He takes it himself. And he dodged the tackle. And Daniels with a smart business decision, sliding down after getting that first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
This is Ja'Cory Kronsky-Merritt getting it for the first time. Who swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Namdi Matabike making that stop.
1 yard gain brings up second and 9.
Bronco 80.
Play action now. Daniels. It's a big strike downfield to Samuel. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A loss of 7 yards. It's second down.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. It's a repeat of the last play. That's going to bring them to third down.
Sacked. A loss of 7 yards.
Offense up to the line fast.
3rd and long.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going deep down this side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yep.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. You're going for it here. Daniels to throw on 4th. Escapes the pocket. Making right, airs it out down the sideline. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
An interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and it's exactly what they did.
He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Give that tackle to Johnny Newton.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Lamar off the play fake. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
1st down. Here's Lamar. Escapes out to the left. Complete, Derrick Henry. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Ready? Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. And he just get the play off. Buys time, rolling right. Now he takes it. Now hit, and Jackson loses the ball. And the Commanders pick it up. And this one gets up to the 14-yard line.
Good defense, good defense.
It's a big momentum swing on the final
I should have slid.
opening quarter. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. Back to the bank in just a moment. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Commanders in possession. Remember, they got it back on the fumble to end the 1st. Daniels now on 1st down. Along the sideline, Brown brings it in. And he will wind up out of bounds after a 1st down gain of right around 3 yards.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Daniels now. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Ready up.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 18. Go.
Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
To get home and hit and impact the quarterback at this level, well, typically you got to do what this defense is doing. And that's keeping an offense off balance. Change up your looks. Rotate your personnel. Throw in some wrinkles. And once again, go hit that quarterback.
Ready.
Here's Daniels. On the move, headed right. And After all that running, he ends up out of bounds deep behind the line of scrimmage. Not even a throwaway. That's going to count as a sack.
Well, as a quarterback, I hate to assign blame to the position, but on that one, you just got to throw it away for an incompletion. We still need to give credit to the defense, no question, which helped flush him from the pocket in the first place.
And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing fourth down coming up. The Commanders ready for the punt. And he's in a real tough spot for his first kick. And he gets it away from his end zone. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at the 50-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10. Play action. Here's Jackson. Gets it downfield. On target to Flowers. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. A big play. 23 yards to move those chains.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. Back to throw. Here's Jackson. Forced out to his right. He can run it. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Five still to go here. This is second down. Looking to throw, Jackson. Chased out to his right. Complete out to the right. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10. From the red zone now. Rolling out to his left. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
They go play fake with Jackson. Flies one back across his body, and it's intercepted. And the fumble recovery is made.
I think the defense would have just settled for getting off the field with the takeaway, but they add a nice little present onto the end of it for their teammates who start this possession with much better field position.
Motioning one of the tight ends. Starting on the grounds here, Krosky Merritt. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Look at my team. Cowboy 80.
The tight end in motion now.
Let's go.
They're just going to play it safe, sticking with the ground game, it looks like. Now he danced away from one tackle, but unable to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Ready.
Third down here, need 8 on the play.
Ready. Bravo 80. Ready.
Third and long for him here. This is hauled in by Samuel. And he is finally out of bounds as he takes it all the way down to the 20.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Pat the 60. Cup 19. Cup 19. Buffalo 18.
Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Here's the final play of our first half.
Get it. Ready.
Throwing here just before halftime. Ooh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Here comes the final play of our first half.
Let's go. Gravity Lions.
One final shot before the half. Connects on the crosser. And he gets this forward to the 19. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Jake Moody to kick off.
Well, Brock, I think it's safe to say this has been a defensive slobber knocker through two, right? Maybe some points finally on the horizon as we resume play. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Play action now with Jackson. This is caught by Isaiah Likely. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Finds him over the middle. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They get 23 on that one. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Lamar now from the gun. Headed out right. He tucks it and takes off. He's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Second and 3 now. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He's back. Derrick Henry was the intended receiver. And that leaves him with 3rd and short. From the gun, Jackson. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
That field goal unit is still on the sidelines. They are going for this.
No, we take it on.
He's back to throw. He's able to hit Flowers. Caught. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They stun this defense. They pick up 14 on 4th, and they pick up the first down, too.
I think one of my first welcome to the NFL moments, Kate, was my first rookie mini camp. And in the West Coast system, and Mike Holmgren, who taught like Bill Walsh, it wasn't just getting a completion. It was putting it right on the spot so the receiver could do damage like we just saw.
Jackson yet again. Flushed out of the pocket. He's keeping it. He's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. At this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it to.
Kate, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Moore with a return. Things going well so far. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Okay,
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
To throw. Escapes the pocket. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That was Terry McLaurin on the target. And now it's 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
2nd down and 10. Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
A 10-yard loss on the play. It's 3rd down.
Let's go, let's go.
Offense in the hurry up here.
Trap 50, trap 50. Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
The issues this offense has been having, well, they extend well beyond 3rd down today. You can just look up that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now time's not on their side either.
Pick a play, man.
The play clock runs out. This will be a delay. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Their punter making his way out now. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And this one spits out a little shy midfield. They're going to be in enemy territory to begin this possession.
At the 46-yard line.
Ready?
First and 10 now from the 46. Flying down the middle with Henry. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on and on.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. To the air on 3rd and long. He completes it in traffic. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
On 4th now, on comes Tyler Luke, going to try this field goal for the Ravens. He better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that will add to their score.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. It's Deebo Samuel with the return. He's stopped on the run back of the 27.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game.
Damn, son, what are you doing?
Hoping to spring him for a bigger return, but he got caught, and it lessens the return instead.
Got ready?
So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay a game.
Come on, come on.
To throw, Daniels. Buys time, rolling right. Looking right, and he finds it. Some good running there to get back what the penalty cost him. Picks up 8. This is the end of the third quarter. It's Commanders football, and they need to get to work here. They're trailing late. Second down now. They need 7.
Get up! Gotta be lying!
Merritt gets it from the gun. Hop on the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70, go!
From the gun, a run for Merritt. They go to him again, Brock, and they deny him the line again. That's another loss. This one sets up 4th down. Now that play right there, Brock, is this game in a nutshell. No points, but plenty of struggles.
What did the late, great John Wooden used to say? Never confuse activity for achievement. We've not seen much achievement today.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. Yep, already got the stop and the turnover on down, so they're just going to decline that penalty. Need a touchdown and a field goal. Looks like they want the tougher part first. The offense going for it on 4th down.
19 Charger, 19 Charger.
Desperation time here. Buying some time right. And they get to him on 4th down. It's a sack and a turnover on down.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
They'll run here with Henry. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. He gets it again, and he will not score. The defense gets him just before he can punch it in.
Stop short of the goal line.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens holding a 10-point lead. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Lamar out of the pistol. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Here's Luke for the point after.
For the extra point.
And no, they faked it. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
You know, that's a call you might see in the college game, but it's pretty dead and gone from the NFL, and for good reason. Even catching him off guard, the chance for success, extremely low.
Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Running back sent in motion. They bring McLaurin in motion right. 1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack.
Cowboy 80.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Finds some time left. Now here he goes. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line.
brings up 3rd down.
70 Ravens.
Throwing now. Escapes the pocket. Daniels hit, and he lost the football. The Ravens pick it up. Not much added after the recovery, partner, so that is where they'll take possession from the fumble.
Hey, a normal old stop with 3rd down just wasn't good enough for this crew. They had to rip the ball away from them literally in an impressive and dominant play that sets their offense up for success.
DC ready?
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They're going to pass it here. Pass caught, 9-yard line. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens have likely locked up the win right there. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens stretch the lead to 23. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Samuel now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go, set.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
That was intended for Deebo Samuel. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that save brings the offense to 4th down.
Daniels sacked. A loss of 7 yards.
Hurry up offense now as time runs down. Going for it with Krosky Merritt. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been indicative of how this contest has gone.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He rolls to his right. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. Oh, he loses it on the return. They could get this back. And they cover. So after a very chaotic play and a couple of turnovers, they're set up somehow with a first down. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make him bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it.
He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game.
Second and goal at the 16-yard line.
Gotta forget about first down in a hurry. They need a chunk of yards here on 2nd and goal. Now it's Lamar. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it'll be 3rd and goal. So as they're trying to throw for this, Brock, they've actually been thrown off here by a couple of great plays defensively.
Yeah, offensively, that can't happen. Defensively, kudos. Offensively, touchdown, check down, throwaway. That's it. Sack cannot be a part of the equation.
This will be the final play of the game. Jackson has it, 3rd and goal. Escapes the pocket. And he will not get to the end zone on our final play. As the stop is made in time, and we're out of
Good
time
game,
for
bro.
this game. So in front of the flock of fans in the stands, the Ravens get the win at home. And a lot to be happy with on both sides of the football as they come away with a total team victory in this one. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.